Dances with Kobolds. Tonight we are playing the second part of Tomb of Annihilation with DM Patrick. Take it away, Patrick.
Thank you, Stephanie. Welcome everyone to our regular Thursday night game. Tonight we will be continuing on as our party now has one of the cube keys and are trying to get their hot little hands on the rest of them. Joining me tonight are...
My name is Lorne. I'm playing Baka, a Tortle Nature Cleric.
Hi, I'm Tara. I'm playing Walker Bow, the Tabaxi Arcane Trickster.
Baka, a Tortle.
Andy playing Hot Hands Thorn, the Tabaxi Warlock Paladin.
That's a brand new nickname that we've discovered for Thorn.
Hot Hands.
Can't give yourself a nickname.
My name is Chris. I am playing Hollis, the rock and roll rock gnome, and yes, I am the keymaster.
I'm Ian. I'll be playing Winthrop Q. Rutherford, Explorer Extraordinaire, Gloomstalker Ranger, Etymologist.
Etymologist or entomologist?
Etymologist. I know all the words.
He's got all the best words.
Steph.
I'm just swallowing. Jesus Christ, people.
That's what she said.
Jesus Christ, people.
I'm Stephanie, and I'm playing Beatrix Caspian Rutherford, currently wife of Winthrop and Cavalier Extraordinaire.
Love the emphasis on currently. I'm Nabil. I'll be playing Olo, a turtle monk mastering the way of the Drunken Fist.
All right, and on our last session, just last night, our heroes on a rainy day climbed to the top of Ubtau's bell tower and then watched it collapse around them, dusting themselves off. They then headed over to the shrine of Unk, the flail snail,
Turn the key.
and quickly dispatched some ghasts and figured out the key puzzle, and Hollis got the correct key, figured out the correct direction to turn it eventually, and with that they have their first puzzle cube. They are...
Can we call it a day after that? You know, wait out the rest of the day, have a long rest, and then continue tomorrow?
Yeah, there's a lot of pain and suffering you're kind of yada-ing over.
You can certainly try. You are a little bruised, you are a little nicked up, you are currently in the rain, and it is about 11:30 in the morning.
I have 6 hit points. Can we just limp over there?
I have 4. I have no third level spell slots, and I have 1 hit die left.
Oh, bloody well, pick a house, and I'll climb up on top of Wanderlust and lie on top of her like Snoopy.
You know, we could just go back to our shelter house.
Oh, Wanderlust isn't here. Shit, she's on the other side of the river with Dave.
Yeah, and helping Dave dig out the bell that you destroyed. Thank you.
So
yeah, I kind
we
of want to
still
take
have this
that bell
archer
back.
that's shooting arrows at us. It would be bad if someone with 1 hit point were going over the log and went into the water.
Well, you haven't seen any more arrows flying your way since Baka put up the wind wall, and that blockaded off the arrows that were being fired in your direction.
I didn't manage to catch anyone in that, did I?
No.
Okay.
I think I have space for us to hide for a short rest, but that's it.
This might be the safest place right here.
Well, up there is the safest place. And I'll point to thin air.
He has rope trick.
Yeah, I got rope trick. I'm trying to see how big it is, if we can all fit in it or not.
That's an extra dimensional space.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how big it is. 8 medium or smaller creatures. So yeah. So we can do a short rest in there.
I say we do so.
All right, so I'll pull out a rope and hup. I once saw a performer do this. And
Oh,
start
yes,
the
yes,
rope
yes.
going up.
It's a magic trick, Winthrop. We understand these things.
I'm really sad I didn't bring my flute. It's much better when you have the flute.
Hollis will plink out a little rope trick song as he sends the rope up.
Ah, much better. All right, there we
so
go. We
what
got
does
an hour safety.
what does your extra dimensional space look like, Winthrop?
Wait, you get to pick?
Dare we ask? I have it tricked out.
I'm picturing hunting lodge.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
maybe either canvas tent or wooden walls.
All right, so you guys can pass your short rest up there. It's temperate. Everything is very quiet and relaxed. It's nice to be out of the rain for a little while. And you guys can roll your hit dice and figure out what else you want to do. You do also know that Eku, your guide, has been able to give you a little bit of healing in the past as well.
Well, I mean, I have some healing, but it's one of those things of I don't want to completely tap myself out. So, yeah. I will definitely apply some healing to people. So after we spend hit die, who's still injured? Like, seriously injured, not like maybe 10 off from their max.
Hollis is full.
I'm at 17 hit points of 52. No, 46 because we haven't leveled.
Okay, so I'm at 16. Winthrop's
17, so yeah.
17, okay. Hollis is untouched, apparently.
I'm just lucky.
Imagining Michael Bolton doing the Tony Montaya scene.
Michael Bolton?
Oh, there's this great bit he did with The Lonely Island where he does a musical version of Scarface at the end that is just amazing.
Yes. Yeah, I think I'm going to need some.
I'll have to watch this video later, but I am looking at the video, and yes, this will be magical.
All right. And do you guys want to try and send word to Eku to come help you guys out with some healing?
Well, as it is right now, I think I don't know if Beatrix is spending anything.
I'm fine.
Let me see.
Eku's just on the other side of the log, right?
Yeah, we should be able to shout to her. It's like 100 feet away. We're literally just on the other side of this log. They're on the opposite.
I thought the log was like 60 feet across.
It's
It's
100
like
feet
100.
across.
You know what?
Is your sorry, Hollis. Is your Song of Healing still up? So that's an extra +6.
Extra +2.
+2. All right.
And it's only once that you get that, which sucks.
Oh, okay, I'm at
Yeah.
19 hit points then.
Okay, I can. Well, Hollis can run down and scurry across the log and go run to Eku.
Well, no, we might be okay. Like, we won't be in top order, but we'll be decently along, and I still will have enough spell slots left that if we do get into a oh crap situation, I will have some healing I can throw out. So as it looks like it's from what it looks like, Walker Bow is decently healed. Thorn, I heard, was decently healed. Hollis is fine. Olo looks good. It's me, Winthrop, and Beatrix that seem to be the most injured right now.
What about back?
Oh yeah, I will use my second wind. I totally forgot about that. Thank you, ZLT. And then I'll just recharge it.
Holy
Walker
shit!
Bow.
I have second wind too.
Ha
From what I understand, second wind does use a hit dice.
No, it doesn't. It just respawns on a short rest. It's the same healing as no, it isn't the same healing as a hit die. It's your it's a D10 plus your level in fighter.
Which is all right. Let me roll a D10.
On your turn, you can use the bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level.
Yeah,
Oh my god!
So Beatrix is probably going to be great. Yeah, Beatrix is fine. It looks like.
Have you been
Dude,
using that wrong, Chris, for a while?
Dietrich? Was Dietrich
for
using it
2
wrong?
years. Yes,
Aw.
I was always reducing a hit dice. Now it never was. It was never a problem. I don't think we ever got to a situation where we were out of hit dice
right.
after
No,
a number
but
of short
still.
rests.
So this goes to Winthrop.
Yay, now I'm almost
11.
healed.
Thank you.
And how you're what, like 20s?
I was at 19,
So you're 30.
so that puts me at 30. Yeah. That gives me basically more than half.
All right, so throw another at me now. Second level.
And I'll be at the
Ugh.
back. You're at the front, so focus more on you and Steph.
Well, Steph looks like she's decent. Like she's not at full, but she's high enough.
Yeah, if
I have,
I,
cure,
Uh,
I have cure wounds too. Don't have as many spell slots, but I can top someone off.
And you've got some lay on hands.
I mean, if I get a little bit more, I'll be okay. I mean, I'm 28 out of 30 now.
yeah. Well, you're looking quite decent right now, Olo. So I'm not touching you yet.
Okay.
No offense.
I mean,
It's one of those things of.
I mean, without a drink, you're not.
Well, it's one of those things that right now we're all at decent enough levels that if we do get into a fight, I still have some healing left. I still have 2 first level slots, 2 second level slots. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Baka, why don't I give you 10?
Sorry, I have 1.
Baka, why don't I give you 10 hit points from my lay on hands?
All right, yeah, that'll do me quite well. That'll get me at 46 of 52.
Yeah. Because obviously you're the healer and the primary healer.
Yeah. And I still have spell slots to heal with, so we're good. I still have that 4th level spell if I want to lay a death ward on somebody.
All right. I will say at the end of your rest, you climb down the rope just before this space disappears, and the rain has lightened up. You guys have a little better visibility. You can see you are on, the wide stone roadway on this eastern part of the city. You can clearly see there is some sort of temple structure, as you suspected there would be, out on this outcropping of rock in the middle of the lava lake. You can also see stretching down before you a large open sort of walkway that you figure leads to the larger walled in almost sort of royal complex or a compound that you guys had scouted out before. And then, a variety of sort of ruins on either side of you. What do you guys wish to do?
I suspect that if there's any more temples, like the last temple would be within the walled off royal section.
Well, we were supposed to look for that crown as well, remember?
Oh,
We
are
were,
there,
yeah.
Patrick, are there any birds around? I know it's raining, but
There are some birds that are still around, but
animal
with the rain
friendship.
lightening, with the rain lightening up a little bit, there's a few you can attempt to befriend.
Yeah, so I'll try that and ask one about they seen a tabaxi around.
All right, so I'll say you guys will have to head over to this large treed area, and you're going to cast Animal Friendship from the ring.
From the ring, yeah.
And while he's doing that, I will prepare to cast Ritually Speak with Animals so I can actually understand what's being said.
I guess I have to do 2 charges because animal friendship and speak with animals are 2 different things on the ring.
Well, I always have Speak with Animals prepared. It's a domain spell, and it's also a ritual. So I can cast it ritually.
No, I mean for me. For me.
Yeah, but technically speaking, you could bring it down, and then I could converse with it. It would take
okay.
20 minutes to cast it, though. So
We'll ask a quick question. I'll just use the 2 charges.
All right. Yeah, you find a bird, and you see this sort of bit of yellow and greenish energy that surrounds the bird as it turns to you and sort of chirps at you. And you ask it if it's seen a tabaxi, and it stares at you and just says,
Not these 2.
and you immediately see its head sort of cocked, and it's like, Maybe.
Recently, on this side of the river?
Yeah, it moves around.
Do you know where? Like, could you? I'll pull out a map.
And it does not recognize anything. You know, you're sort of looking at the map, and it's
I have 24 hours, so I'm going to start explaining what. Now, this represents a road. See, this is that building. This is that building. Do you understand?
It clearly does not understand. It just says it's in places. It's near where the good seeds are. But it moves.
Well,
That's
how about
silly.
you stick with us for a little bit, and if we get close to one of those places, why don't you give us a little song so we'll know?
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, he's my friend for 24 hours.
He's your friend, doesn't mean he's going to do everything you say. He's just your
that
friend.
little fuck.
Does he have at least
I-
advantage
little
on it?
friend.
This guy should not test me. I learned how to euthanize small birds on Reddit yesterday. Yeah, so I was quite shocked too. It's surprisingly easy.
But did Winthrop learn this on Reddit?
So give me a
Winthrop-
persuasion check, Winthrop.
Winthrop would know this probably from collecting rare species.
Yeah, it looks at you and says, "Have to stay with my nest. If I see the tabaxi, I'll whistle for you, though."
Okay, which whistle will you use so we can listen for it?
Give a little whistle.
And it gives out just a little kind of a sound, and it just says that's usually sort of a warning sound for us.
Okay. Oh, could you, if you
Do you
wouldn't
have
mind...
snacks?
Oh, yes, I will. If you could, just spread the word to your fellows. Don't leave your nest if you can't. Just spread the word to your fellows if they could do the same call for us if he's around. And I will give you this. And I'll pull out, like, I don't know. I'll be like the guy from the Star Wars movie, like, quarter ration. No, full ration. 63 ration. No, I won't go too
Portions.
far. Oh, it's portions. Damn it.
And the bird just says, "You throw it on the ground is fine. I'll pick at it later."
Okay, I will find a dry spot under a big leaf and kind of crumble it up.
All right. And as this is happening, what's everyone else doing?
I am sort of consulting our map, and I'm going to suggest that we cross back over the log, go talk to Eku, go hit this temple, and then go get a night's rest, and then hit this temple, and then cross back over and go see if we can somehow figure out a way to get to the temple in the lava.
Well, did you guys want to walk over to the edge of the cliff and get a sense of how far away it is?
Is that
I wanna
a
at least
drop
go-
or a
See if I
chasm?
can find out where this tabaxi is. Do a nature check or something.
Are we? Sorry.
You can give me a perception check. A nature check wouldn't tell you too much. Yeah, you don't catch any movement. I mean, if you guys want to take some time, you can give me a survival check as well.
That's what I meant. Survival, not nature.
Oh god, you guys all have to listen to Winthrop going tweet to tweet, 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 tweet.
Well, except
He
I
does it
understand
sometimes.
this all.
It would be
Yes.
easy enough to do a survival check to see if we need tracks or something like that. If we don't find anything, we don't find anything. But
This thing is, since we're trying
Oh, I'll
to
help.
find a passage into the middle, the temple and the. Oh, never mind.
You're
Thank
talking
you.
to a bird, Winthrop. This is
Oh,
why
okay.
you're talking to the bird.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So is
Disregard.
anybody going to give me a survival check?
we got one.
Well, I'm listening to the bird, so I can't, even though I'm really good at survival. Better than Winthrop, actually.
I've got a. We got a 12.
Yeah, no, not me. I got a 0.
All right. Well, yeah. Even if you got the rest of you guys were helping, that would have just given him advantage. So with the 13, you don't manage to spot any footprints or anything like that. And Walker, you're not terribly surprised, and neither are you, Thorn, because if it's even a half decent tabaxi hunter, their tracks would be pretty well covered.
Okay, we tried.
Okay.
Hollis, if you want to head down to the, not to the very edge, but close to the edge, you
I
can
will.
tell that it's about a 60-foot distance between here to the edge of that
So it's a gap, not a
landmass. Yeah, it's a gap.
So if I look straight down, then it's not. I'm not looking at lava. It looks like it's kind of like a landslide, and I would be able to, like, even if we fell, we wouldn't immediately hit the red stuff. We'd hit the ground hard.
There
and
is
then we'd have to climb
some lava that is still in and amongst the rocks down there. So if you fell, you would hit hard and probably bounce into some lava as well.
Is it
Okay.
I mean, is it possible for a tabaxi to scale down there and then head up the other side? Or is that too difficult?
Certainly try.
Well, I guess when we get close to the edge, we can see if there might be a path visible at the bottom.
Well, guys,
yeah.
if we have enough time, I might actually be able to do something here.
Like fly?
Oh, nothing so mundane.
Yo, listen to this one.
Let's see. I touch a stone object.
Or are you going
Or
to stone shape
stone
it?
no more than 5 feet. Yeah, I could effectively stone shape a passageway across. It would take multiple castings. I only have one spell slot a day that can do this, so it would be multiple days.
I don't think we have that time.
Yeah, I'm going to suggest that maybe we don't want to put a bridge over that other potential competing parties might be able to cross over easily. I mean, yeah, sure, they're wizards and they probably have fly spells, but it's easier to just walk across a stone bridge that just popped up out of nowhere than it is to cast fly spells.
How far down is that slope? Do we have rope to go both down and up on the other side?
You don't suspect that the ground in between is actually all that solid. There is lava that pokes up through the rocks in there, so it's not like it's solid ground and like a big U-shaped.
Okay.
So falling
And
back.
it's about 200 feet down.
Okay. It's a lot of rope.
Yeah, falling's
So-
very bad.
So no one has a
I-
grappling hook.
I have a
That
plan. I do have a plan.
All right.
So if we can get one of the tabaxi over there, climb down, across, and up, we take the fine thread we have, shoot it across the gorge with our bows. The person on the receiving end ties the rope to that thread.
Do we have
Pull
fine
the
thread?
rope across. I've
Pull it
got
over.
I've got the gold and generic equipment, so if we're allowed to. Otherwise, we could try and make it. But basically, do it the same way as a bridge, any bridge.
Yeah, I'm going to suggest that we do that tomorrow after a short
Right.
rest.
Let's see what we can do with the other temples first.
Yeah, we
I'm
can
gonna-
get all the rope and stuff ready while we're having a long rest, kind of thing.
That sounds like a plan to me. So I suggest we head back across the log, looking out for hidden archers, and go talk to Eku.
On the way past, we'll ask the bird if it's seen anything since we've been there.
I suggest we move up stealthily and we try and be very perceptively stealthy.
But I also suggest we dodge.
Yes.
Dodge.
You're talking about the log?
Yeah, as we cross.
Everyone knows this
Um,
log.
I'm gonna cast disguise self to look like a bush.
I'll be stealthily perceptive.
You're going to be a moving bush.
Jeez.
All right, so what's your order in crossing?
I'm a good bush.
I'll say I'm going to go behind Winthrop.
Hey, do we want
Oh,
to
look at that, even with
do
disadvantage.
we want to bring the rope across as well so that someone doesn't go pitching into the water and over the edge?
Yeah, we'll bring it with us.
Yeah.
We've already got a rope tied across.
It's still there. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna take it back, is what we're saying.
All right, can I get Thorn and Walker and Beatrix to give me stealth checks, please?
All right, and I will also dodge.
And we're moving slowly.
Yep, you guys move slowly. The ground is fairly
Oh, wait, that's
easy
stealth.
to cross at this point, with the rain having stopped. But you guys, you passed a group stealth check pretty pretty handily. And as
I'll
you
cover my wife with my bushiness.
let me finish.
Sorry.
And as you guys manage to cross, you do not get hit with any arrows. You do manage to, quietly make your way across. And as you come back out into the landscape, I will move your token, and you guys are heading to about there. It is at this point that from one of the sides of this building, you start to hear the sound of just sort of loud grunting and hooting and flying towards you guys, and then sort of rolling across the ground. So can I get Winthrop and Hollis, who are in the front, to make me a dexterity check as a large barrel which has some sort of wine or spirit sort of flowing out, it comes rolling down the ground towards you.
So this is a dexterity.
Wait.
Save.
So
am I getting
like
this right? We're playing Donkey Kong now?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
it's
we are.
on.
So dexterity save.
Yes, from
Oh.
Winthrop and Hollis, please.
Yeah.
500
sorry, dexterity
points.
save. Well,
Like an
balls. That's
orangutan
worse.
on steroids.
All right. Hollis, unfortunately, you try and leap over this rolling barrel, and your feet are caught, and you trip over, and you take 4 bludgeoning damage just from hitting the ground.
No.
Olo, grab that barrel. It'll keep you fed for a week.
Do-do-do-do.
And sort of staggering kind of haphazardly out from around the building and out of the bushes, you can see at least 4 or 5 apes that are just thumping their chest and clearly annoyed at you guys for interrupting what appears to be some sort of get-together.
Oh, don't let them see the whites of your eyes.
Don't smile at them.
What do you guys want to do?
Oh, these are.
First I'd find
Oh my God! Are those the undead monkeys?
Are they
No,
undead?
they don't appear to be undead, but they appear to be unsober.
And they're in our way, right?
Thanks.
Yes.
Drunken monkeys.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with no drunken monkeys. Spanks.
Oh,
No.
Barrel full of
Just,
drunken
did you
monkeys.
did you say drunken monkeys?
Drunken monkeys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Drunken
Okay,
monkeys.
uh,
Roll away from him.
Okay,
Oh.
so I will
I'm-
if we're not going to initiative, I will cast this time animal friendship on the closest monkey.
All right.
And then
what's
use-
the save on that?
Let's see.
Well, what's your wisdom modifier, Ian?
Oh, it's sorry. Spell saved 14.
All right. Yeah, it manages to you cast this and you see the monkey just sort of shake its head and and it bares its teeth and just and they toss another barrel your way. So
Oh, it
give me
didn't
the
work?
Dexterity save. It clearly did not work. This is an angry drunk ape.
Okay, so I'll jump the barrel. And are we if we're not in initiative, then I'm going to use the final charge on the ring on fear on that fucking monkey. Thinks it's better
Okay,
than a man.
No,
I
with
think
that,
should
you guys
hold
will
back
go
on
into
that.
initiative.
Geez,
Yeah,
I
so
should
with
have.
that, you stumble over this barrel and you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, you stupid, stupid monkey! Fear! Fear me!
Apparently not.
They're drunk.
I got to do this at disadvantage, don't I?
Trying to find my token.
Yes, you still have some exhaustion.
Yeah.
Well, that's not so bad.
It was 8.14. It is 8.14. Can I edit this myself? Yes, I can.
Yeah, just click on your initiative.
There we go.
Ouch. Down at the bottom. Sigh. Drunken monkeys.
Anyone have a Phil Collins song stuck in their head now?
Nope.
Nope.
You're thinking Peter Gabriel.
Was it Pierre? I thought it was Phil Collins in Tarzan.
It was Phil
Huh?
Collins and Tarzan.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Shock the Monkey.
Oh no, I was more thinking about Disney's Tarzan.
All right. With that, Baka, you are up first.
Silly
Winthrop, did you
fool.
roll
This is how you do it.
disadvantage?
Don't taunt the dynamite monkey.
Who, me?
No, Winthrop.
Winthrop.
You're still exhausted.
Oh, I have to. Oh, sorry. That's much worse.
Should I do that? You know what? Why the hell not? I will do this. So, bonus action, I will shillelagh. Action. I need everyone within that yellow group that is a plant and or animal to give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
All right.
As I use my channel divinity for the first time, I think, doing this.
Wait,
Ooh.
what are gnomes?
Gnomes are your friend.
Is
Sorry,
plant?
beasts and plants. So none of us.
Oh, step back, dear.
And so, of the 4, 3 of them make it.
All right, so my boo did not work all that well. That is my bonus action, and movement. I am done.
All right.
Need to sort that.
The initiative order.
Winthrop. No. Deepwalker.
Deepwalker Bow.
All right.
You see that this one seems to just be a little bit sort of dazed and sort of staring at Baka at this point. The rest of them still seem fairly upset.
Okay. These walls, how high are they? Well, these are monkeys. They can probably climb just as well as me.
You would think so. The walls that are left there are about 6 feet high.
Yeah, I'm still gonna run. So scamper up to the top of the pillar, and I'm gonna shoot that one.
All right.
Take the high ground. Does a 10 hit? Oh no,
It
wait,
does
no. I'm
not hit.
damn. Sad face. All right, yeah, I'm not gonna use my second win because I'm gonna have time before they get up to me. So yeah, I'm good.
Winthrop.
Alrighty, stupid monkeys. Making me waste my... So that's the one that's Baka'd. So I'm going to do my first shot against this one.
Okay.
First shot, second arrow against that one. And then second shot against that guy.
Okay.
Spread the love.
Hits.
Oh, and I'll have Hunter's Mark as well.
Okay.
So that's the first one. Second one.
Hits as well.
And then third one.
Also hits.
That's for the barrel!
And so the first one you hit looks very, very badly wounded as your arrow strikes it, and it almost stumbles to the ground and then immediately kind of rolls with it and stands back up and bares its fangs. The second one doesn't look like it was much more than a graze, and the third one was a solid shot again in its shoulder, and so it sort of screeches at you.
And I'll finish with yelling, I'm gonna turn your hands into ashtrays!
All right, and
Winthrop!
No, that's actually what happened to gorillas with their hands in like the 1800s.
Exactly, why would you do that?
Because
I'm
he's an
fitting
aristocrat.
Because I'm
And-
fitting a theme.
And with that, it is the ape's turn, and so this guy is going to move in on Baka.
Oh, they're not all about to... Okay, good. They're all about to throw barrels at us.
It's
That
not
guy will
barrels.
move in.
Far worse than barrels.
Isn't this just peachy?
It's not peaches either.
And so the two right in front of Baka, they are going to come at you twice each with their fists. And the first one swings and misses and actually stumbles and sort of staggers and lands prone on the ground in front of you. And the second one manages to hit you with a 22. You take 8 bludgeoning damage, and then its second fist comes swinging around and just barely, makes contact with you, but slides down and doesn't do any damage.
Yeah, they have a 15% chance to hit me.
This guy down here is going to reach down and pick up a large rock, which he is going to toss at you, Hollis.
What did I do?
The first one misses, but he spins around, picks up a second one with his feet, and tosses that. And that one also just sort of skids down at your feet. And then the movement from that, you can see that it ends up facing the other direction and clearly does not have great balance.
These guys have a lot in common with you, Olo.
This one will throw a couple of rocks at Beatrix.
Because, of course. Ha!
And both of those miss. This one back here is going to toss a couple of rocks at Baka. Both of which miss quite widely. This guy up here is going to sort of move, and he will throw a rock at Thorn. The second one of which does manage to hit you for 6 bludgeoning damage, and it then again just sort of thumps its chest and roars sort of menacingly at you guys. And you start to hear coming up from what appears to be some sort of cellar or basement the sound of more screams and grunts.
Of course.
More monkeys. Okay. So, sorry, where did I start from? 10, 25. I'm just trying to gauge where I'm going here, so I'm going to do that. And
I disappeared from the turn order.
I believe if I aim around Baka, I can get all these ones on the left, except for the one immediately to the north of him, with a fear spell. So their save is a 14. And that's a wisdom save.
Okay.
Sorry,
Just putting Thorn in the tracker.
Thanks. Should be 7. Yep.
Well, technically 7.16, but splitting hairs.
Irrelevant as nobody else is at a 7. So, wisdom save of 14. How many was that? 1, 2, 3,
4.
4.
Get out of here, you stupid monkeys.
All right, yeah. 3 of them. All right.
4 of them.
Yep, 4 of them are going to fail. So you can see their eyes sort of widen, and a couple of them just drop whatever they were holding, and so you figure it definitely had an effect. Thorn, you are up.
I shake a stick at him.
Thorn will do something like that. I'm going to cast Hex. Thorn will cast Hex on that one, then 2 agonizing blasts towards it.
Okay.
Oh, I also have to figure out some ability check. I guess strength for an ability check.
Okay.
If that has any effect.
That hits.
Cool.
That also hits.
And I need to do the Hex damage.
That is enough. With that, yeah, you blast this ape off its feet, and you can see that its sort of chest and lungs are just completely collapsed inwards. As it is expired.
So, quick question: since I already used the bonus action to cast Hex, I can't use a bonus action to transfer it. Is it still around?
It's still around. You just have to transfer it next turn.
Next time. Okay.
What level of spell did you cast it with?
First level. Oh wait.
It's around for an hour.
Let me check. Yep.
Any movement?
Nope.
Olo.
Olo's going to move up to the ape that's next to Hollis. And see what I can do to it.
That hits.
Oh, yes.
That
I mean-
definitely hits. And with that, yeah, you come up swinging and just spinning your quarterstaff and bludgeon it twice. And there's just a couple of terrible sounding cracks as this monkey just hits the ground and does not get back up.
Wait, Olo, it was clearly your type.
All right, so that's... can't move anymore. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I can do right now.
All right. Top of the round, Baka.
All right. Seems that didn't work out too well last time. I am going to smack.
That hits,
Wow, that was horrible, horrible, horrible damage.
but it is enough to take him down.
Cool.
He was not looking great. So yeah, he is unconscious on the ground in front of you, bleeding out.
Why didn't the one who was afraid of me run away?
It was charmed up here, wasn't it?
This one's well,
Yeah, it was charmed, not fear.
No, it was feared, wasn't it?
that one's charmed. The rest of them got fear, so they run away on their turn.
Yeah, on their turn. Yeah, you cast charm animal and plants.
Oh, you're right. He's charmed. Yeah. So he just isn't. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, he's just standing there looking kind of dazed.
I will move up to this one and grr, arg. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Deep Walker Bow.
The ones by Baka, they're still in bow shot range, right?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Awesome. Sneak attack damage. Woo! Which one looks more hurt out of them?
The only one next to Baka that is hurt is the one right above him.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure though.
I want to
So-
attack the hurt monkey, Terra, 2018.
20! Sneak attack.
And oh yeah, one quick arrow just immediately, through this monkey's head, just immediately puts it down to the ground. There is just a spray of blood, and most of that monkey is gone.
Ba-ting!
Poor monkeys. They're not even
No,
going to get a chance
no.
to run away.
Not poor monkeys.
Well,
There's
they
nothing
haven't.
poor about these monkeys.
All they did was throw barrels at us.
Any movement? Any
rocks.
bonus action?
And punch.
No bonus
Well, I mean,
action
it's-
I can really want to do up here. I don't want to move just yet. No, I'm good.
Winthrop.
In fairness, it started with barrels. We escalated, then the rocks and punching started.
Wait, they're throwing barrels at us?
That's how
They
it
were,
started.
yes.
I got 500 points on the first one.
Uh-huh.
All right, so shoot this one first
Okay.
with the hunter's mark. I'll just finish him off first, and then we'll move from there.
Hits. Very quick death. Just a quick arrow shot right through his heart. Just boom, down.
Oh man, we're gonna have so many ashtrays. And I'll aim for this one second. Move the hunter's mark. Ah. My eyes went unfocused for a second. I'm like, where the fuck's the button?
That hits. So it's the damage above, I take it.
Oh, I didn't realize I hit it twice above. Let's go with the second one.
All right. Miss hit. Yeah, that hits. It is still on its feet, but your arrow shot is enough to, move it backwards quite a few feet. And then it just kind of, puts its knuckles to the ground and immediately stands back up. So it is still up.
Okay, and yeah, that's it.
All right. The apes. And this guy immediately turns and runs and is shrieking. Did you hit the charmed one as well?
I
No.
hit a bunch of them. I don't know which ones were which.
I did not.
No. Well, I will say that he's just sort of still kind of standing there, and he reaches out and he's almost sort of stroking Baka's back, and you see him kind of pick something off and quickly eat it. And this ape that is sort of running and shrieking in fear, you can hear a couple of other apes, and you start to see them poke their heads out of the bushes, and they're coming up in from what appears to be a large sort of hole in the basement of this house. But as this friend of theirs comes shrieking towards them, they immediately kind of sort of quieten down and just kind of hunker down and sit back there and wait. And you can see they all sort of have sticks and rocks and other sort of things in their hand, but they are currently taking no other actions besides that. They are just sort of hunkered into the bushes.
Are they in our path and our way, or can we just keep going? I assume they were in our way.
You could avoid them at this point. They were the ones that sort of jumped out were in the way. These ones that have come out from outside, from underneath the building, don't appear to be, they're not out in the pathway in front of you.
We can take the high road here.
Yeah. So grab the 2 barrels that they threw and let's get going.
Yep,
Why are we grabbing the barrels?
because they're full of wine.
booze.
They're full of alcohol.
Oh yeah, sure, I'm in for that.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
you're sharing.
No.
Bacahol?
That's why we're
Alcohol.
taking. That's why we're taking both barrels. One's a decoy. The other's for us.
Yep, and you guys are able to
Moving
collect the 2 barrels. Both of them are probably a little under half full at this point, but there is, definitely still a fair amount of what, on first sort of smell and quick taste, appears to be some still half-decent tej.
Whichever one has more monkey hair goes to Olo.
Well, it is the hair of the monkey that bit him.
Monkey backwash.
All right, and so with that, you guys
Monkey
are
back hair.
able to get back to the main road. And as you are approaching your campsite, you guys feel the ground start to vibrate and shake beneath you, and coming out of the mist, you can still see a good couple of 100 feet away, appears to be
The King of Feathers.
Yes, you would assume it is the King of Feathers.
Don't say hurtful
Fuck.
things.
Fuck, fuckity, fuck.
Can I get everyone to, if you
Die.
are, what do you guys want to do? Are you guys going to try and hide? You want to?
Stealth mode, hide.
Hide,
yeah.
motherfucker!
Sounds like a good idea to me.
How long's
I'm
this
going
guy's?
to-
No shape to deal with this guy right now.
Ha! Ha ha ha! Ha! I critted my stealth! Ha ha ha!
And
You
this is
have
the
armor
day
that
I
gives you
die.
And I am.
I don't have armor that gives me disadvantage.
And I am.
I don't
bonus
wear
action
chain-
hide if I can.
Beatrix yells
All right.
very loudly at how well she is hidden.
No,
I
I don't.
Shillelagh very quietly.
Come on, Rogie Hide, don't follow me now.
Oh, I'll take. We'll try and get. If I guessed it was the King of Feathers, I'm getting Wanderlust between 2 of the buildings.
All right, you guys duck down in between a couple of old buildings, and coming out of the mist, you can see a gigantic tyrannosaur foot just immediately sort of stomp down. And as the rest of it comes into view, you can see that it is a massive, massive T-Rex, the largest one you guys have certainly come across or seen. And, its teeth are sort of wide open, but you can also see that it is covered in feathers, sort of its head down to its neck. And it stops by the ruins of where the bell tower was. And you can just see it sort of sniffing and exploring and checking around that area.
Is it a zombie or is it?
What does it look like?
It is not a zombie. Let me track down a picture for you guys.
This could be good.
Yeah, it is a gigantic.
Kenbuck says it doesn't have enough adipose tissue in the picture.
It can't see you if you don't move.
Oh God, stop saying that. That's
Shut
not
up!
true. So many people have been eaten because of that.
Don't hide in the porta potty.
That's fair. They can smell poop.
Oh, it doesn't actually give you an individual picture of him here in Roll20, which is really surprising.
Surprising.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I can do a web search.
Yeah, I'm doing a web search right now. Oh wow.
Google, don't fail us now.
Yeah, it's got a horn. Oh, and its
dear.
feathers are just a crest.
Yeah, he's not flying.
Can someone link a
There you go. I just got a that is the King of Feathers.
Holy shit!
Ow.
They threw a horn on him.
Yep.
And that is
Oh.
I was
Okay.
wrong about the adipose tissue. That's a beefy boy.
So that
here's
is
my
what you
question.
see exploring the ruins of the bell tower and sort of kicking and scratching and just sort of sniffing the air and looking around, but it does not seem to notice you guys.
Oh,
Does
no.
it excavate the bell for us?
Here's a question. How legendary does this thing look?
Looks pretty legendary.
It looks pretty legendary. It looks like it has, a couple of, good scars on it, but it certainly appears to have survived for quite some time. And after finding nothing in the ruins of the bell tower, it spends a few more minutes looking around and then stomps off back towards the northeast of the city.
Slink away, boys. Slink away.
So if you cast a spell on something, it knows, right? If it fails, like animal friendship.
Unless you're an arcane trickster.
Alrighty, so I'm not going to try that as it walks
Actually,
by.
that's a lie. If you're an arcane trickster and they don't know you're there, they have disadvantage.
But you guys are startled by Eku's voice just behind you as you guys are hiding, saying, "Oh, it seems you've invited a few people over for a party."
Eku, now's not the time.
Yeah, we've been through this before, Eku.
Oh, you're not going to charge it like you did the zombie T-Rex, despite my saying you shouldn't?
I kind of want to, if we're going to be honest here.
I
know
You want to
do.
be fresher.
Not
No,
going to
you
lie,
guys-
we're not in the best of health right now, but any other time we would have.
Oh yeah.
You want to know what I wanted to have tried?
Oh, tie all our swords to Wanderlust's horns and then get her to charge the damn thing.
No.
Or vasectomize it.
Let's not do anything and just let this guy move on his way, and we'll deal with him later.
We need
If we
that
were at
horn.
full health, I would be totally down for charging in.
Let's
I
get into
want-
the temple.
I want that horn.
Not now.
And I'm going to turn to Eku, and I'm going to say, Eku, I hate to impose, but we've had an interesting morning. I'm not going to lie, it's not been our most successful of endeavors. Could we perhaps ask if we could get a little bit of that healing magic?
I'm okay.
She looks at the group of you and just says, "You are a little scraped up.
I think
Who did
kick
you
away
upset
if
this
we're-
time?"
A bell tower. And also,
were you actually in that when it collapsed? I suspected
Yeah.
that was you, but I wasn't sure.
Not all
It was
of
Winthrop's
it.
fault.
Hey!
in our defense,
In our
everything
defense, it
looked
wasn't the bell tower
structurally
that did
sound.
this to us.
Yeah,
What did
no,
this to
that
us
was
using
Hollis.
a key in a temple.
Yeah,
that would
Hollis
be
did
the
this.
flail snail god. No, I am not accepting responsibility for that.
And you see her hands start to glow with, a nice sort of pink, arcane mystical energy around them. Says, "Yes, who's hurt the worst?"
I think
it
I'm
was
okay if
Flacco.
we're doing a long rest. If we're just calling this a day, I'll be okay.
I just
Well-
want a nap.
I'd like to get one temple in before we get a long rest here.
Yeah. I mean, like, we only just woke up, guys.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just about lunchtime now, and as you guys are having this discussion, Dave actually sort of excitedly pops his head out and looks at Beatrix and just waves you over quickly and whispers to you, "I got the bread ovens working." And you can see he's baked a loaf of very sort of rustic but simple bread, and he said, it's the best I could do in a short period, Mum, but I think it's pretty good.
It's beautiful. Real food out in this hellscape.
Do we have any butter left?
I'm sure we do. We have butter.
No, we would not have brought butter into the. It would have went rancid by now.
Oh,
Magic.
It's long spoiled.
Magic. We have magic butter. There is
Clarified
butter.
butter?
Yeah, sure.
We have several wizards. Dave can cast summon butter.
There we go. And it's nice, yummy Kerrygold butter. Grass fed.
Oh, good lord.
The Daves have been leveling up this whole time, just in cookery.
The culinary arts.
All right, so you guys are able to take your lunch. Does anybody actually want to cure wounds from Eku?
If we're
I'll
gonna go
take
to
it.
another temple, then yeah.
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 I mean,
so-
I'm okay, but I'll take it if everyone's done taking it. Whatever's left.
Well, I wouldn't mind taking at least one to get near to full.
I can only help 3 of you.
I'm good. I'm good. I just want to take a nap.
Yeah, Winthrop probably be the best in this case.
I'm at 28.
All right,
Yeah.
so
So Winthrop,
I'm like 7 points away from full, so don't worry about me.
if you're taking a short rest and you have hit dice left, I can play a song of rest because this sounds like a short rest.
yeah, it sounds like you guys are taking another short rest.
I have no hit dice left.
Oh.
Neither do I.
Same here.
Hollis,
Guard.
So I can take the Song of Rest and the healing.
all right. Well,
Oh, I can just heal myself up. I'm back to top.
That's
all right. That's all I needed.
extra 2.
Yep. If you're spending a hit dice.
Okay.
And because I figure this will be the last rest, we'll do one more temple and then we'll go sleep for the night.
Okay, so Winthrop, Eku comes and you feel your body warming and you regain 7 health.
Awesome. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Olo.
Olo. You regain 9.
Holy moly, I'm back to full health.
Do you want Winthrop to get one more?
I'm at 36 at 46, so I'm down 10 now.
So you're down 10. I'm down math hard 14.
Woohoo! I'm maxed out.
So then you take it. I'll be at the
All right,
back.
so she
mostly
comes over
firing.
to Baka and just says, "You're the generous one who binds everybody else's wounds. Let me see what I can do for you." And you feel a little bit better. But, the rest of you, Dave's, freshly baked bread does almost as much healing for everybody. And so you guys are able to take a short rest. And with that, let's take a gander down at the map and see where you guys want to go next.
I'm going to suggest this temple, although really doesn't matter. They're about the same distance.
This one, which way did the King of Feathers go?
The King of Feathers went north, back to this area up here, which is where you've typically seen him.
Well, we haven't had much luck on the roads. Why don't we go to the one that's away from the roads?
Oh yeah, so we sort of come down this back path here towards this temple.
That's what I was thinking, but just a thought. Have a
Or-
nice pleasant stroll.
Take it off here and then come down. We could do that.
Is that what you guys wish to do?
I'm good with
I think
whatever's
so.
clever.
I'm having my butter, tea, and bread. All right, we're on break. See you in like 5-ish minutes.
Oh, we're taking a 5-minute break?
Yup.
Sure. Yep. Okay, we'll take a quick bathroom break.
Oh,
Yay! Beer.
perfect timing. I really need to go.
Don't break the seal. We'll be stopping every 5 minutes on the adventure.
Oh God.
And I'll be back.
As
I'll
will
be
I.
here. Stitchy, stitchy, stitchy.
Flying out tomorrow, Patrick? You said
I think he's gone.
he's gone.
No, I'm here. Flying out first thing in the morning.
To Toronto and then BC?
No. Direct
Oh, wow.
from Detroit to Portland.
Ah, Detroit. Cool.
What are you doing out there again?
Scattering my mom's ashes.
Oh, right. Sorry.
No, it's a totally happy thing. It's good. It's, she died 27 years ago. It's about damn time we get around to
Oh,
it.
jeez. Okay.
But her ashes were lost for most of those years because my dad died immediately after she did. So he'd taken care of all the arrangements, and then nobody knew what happened with the ashes. And I luckily happened upon a business card years later, and they had a storage room, and the lady there said, yeah, we have a storage room full of uncollected ashes. So I was able to just go get them.
Wow. Good.
Scattering them out in the ocean?
Yeah, on a place called Cannon Beach, which is where the Goonies was filmed.
That's illegal, though.
Which? Dumping ashes?
Yeah, dumping ashes in the ocean or parks or anywhere in nature is technically illegal.
Really? Why would that be?
It has to do with laws and disposing of remains.
Huh. I mean, there's nothing environmental that would be particularly harmful.
Well, it can be depending on where you're doing it and what might have killed the person.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if someone died of lead poisoning, it's entirely possible that lead particles would be in the remains.
I would think it would be at such low levels. It's hard to imagine that would be.
Is lead poisoning a euphemism for being filled with bullets?
No, lead poisoning in this case is literally you died of an overdose of lead, which is toxic to the body.
Okay, so instead of
they have an everlasting tea party that they keep trying to make you change places in. That's what happens with lead poisoning, right? You go insane first, and then you die.
That sounds like mercury.
Is it mercury?
Yeah.
Because it says it was lead with felt, and that's where we get plum bum from. Plum bum was going insane from lead poisoning.
Yes, plum bum is Latin for lead, but the whole thing with the Mad Hatter and Lewis Carroll was from mercury for making hats. I mean, lead is toxic too. Is neurologically toxic, especially for children. I don't know. It's kind of foggy in my head, but I thought the whole Mad Hatter thing comes from mercury.
I'm pretty sure it was mercury.
I do know chocolate. Chocolate is great about pulling lead out of the atmosphere. And guess where lots of chocolate is grown? Africa. And guess what Africa still uses?
Leaded
gasoline.
Not the whole continent of Africa anymore.
Not anymore, no. But
only like 3 countries, I think, there do.
Back in a second, Patrick.
Yeah, so my parents, my dad's ashes were scattered in New York. My mom's going to be on the other coast. So.
Mm.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your dad.
Oh no, he died.
Oh, no.
They both died like 27 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Just getting
I'm
around to
sorry.
it now.
No, it was one of those perfect snafus because he was talking about last night, I think.
Oh, so Steph's uncle passed away and was cremated.
Oh, I'm
And they
so
had
sorry to
their
hear that.
honeymoon. This was years ago.
Yeah.
And they had their honeymoon at Niagara Falls. So they wanted to put the ashes dump the ashes at Niagara Falls, which is, I pointed out is illegal. And they're like, yeah, that's fine. We'll take the chance. I'm like, yeah, that's probably okay. Nobody will really mind. And they do. And it's a really windy day. And I see them kind of getting the urn ready. And I take 4 or 5 giant steps back as the wind comes up and blows all the ashes back in Steph and her aunt and her mom's face.
I got a face full of uncle.
Oh, it was so funny.
So
I think that's the only
I've
time
always
you can
told
say
Karen
that
that,
phrase and
Yeah,
not
no.
have it sound completely horribly wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, I told Karen that my ashes have to be thrown in the face of my enemies.
That has actually happened a few weeks back. I read a story about a woman dying while in like police custody, and like her aunt or something threw the ashes in the face of the prison warden or whatever who was supposed to watch out for her.
So let's say that's here in Canada. Is that one disrespectful to a corpse? I know that's assault, but is that assault with like a biological? Because it's biologically inert at that point. It's just kind of gross.
depends on the prosecutor.
Yeah, it would depend
depends
upon
on,
the
how the crown prosecutor wants to do it. If the crown prosecutor is friends with the prison warden or the individual you're doing it with, they will pile on as many charges as they feel like they need to.
But I mean, what is the overarching charge? I guess it'd be assault. It'd be assault at the end of the day.
I mean, if one of the charges would fall into bioterrorism, but depending
No, you're
on
not terrorizing. It'd be bio attack. It'd be like attacking.
I mean, it would be
Like
a
assault with a
bio-attack.
biological agent.
So is it treated the
yeah.
same as giving someone AIDS or like?
I mean, like, it would be depending on the technical use of a biological attack. I mean, like, if whatever is thrown from one person to another, and that item, let's say,
It's
for
human. It
example,
is human remains, but it's biologically inert.
it is
human
biological inert, but depending on, like Chris said, it depends on whoever is conducting the thing. If it's harmful in nature, is it of biological origin? Would it disease pass from one person to another? It's like if I go up to a person, someone in downtown in random, and this is just speculating, and I spit in someone's face. That is a biological attack in technicality.
I guess that's actually probably the closest. Yeah, I would say spitting in someone's face would probably be the equivalency of for under the law. So that's assault.
Depending on what cop you talk to, honestly.
I just posted sort of a federal law that deals with that, and I think Section B probably deals with that.
Where?
Indignity to a dead human body. So you'd probably be charged with that at least.
But what if it's in their thing?
In their thing. In
Their
their
will.
Will. Those things are called wills, honey.
Their death thing. Their I'm dead thing. The document.
They're-
the one
Their
that's
will and
sold.
testament.
They're dead man words. No, I'm pretty sure that you can't supersede the law in your will. You can't put out a hit against someone in your will and be like, well, it's in his will. We got to do it.
No, you certainly can do that. It's just it doesn't make it suddenly legal.
No,
It doesn't
but
make
what
it
I'm
legal.
saying is it precludes B of indecently. Well, I guess it depends. Is it our view of indecent or the dead person's view? And I guess it wouldn't be the dead person's view ever.
No, because I just remembered the thing about
Poor
if
Andy.
about the will thing superseding the law. Because I don't know if you this news took place several months ago. This guy was in an accident, and the people were conducting CPR on him, but they stopped for a second because on his chest was a tattoo of a written
Oh, yeah.
statement: "Do not resuscitate." He wanted to die, but the CPR guys just did CPR on him because fuck you, tattoos do not count as last whatever you want to call it, last
Now,
word.
was this the one where it actually turned out the guy had got the tattoo because he lost a bet? Because that actually came up as well.
Full disclosure, I did not follow up on that because but that story blew up the headlines because does it make sense if I tattoo "Do not resuscitate" on my chest, and if I'm in an accident, would the EMT or sorry, yeah, would the people trying to bring me back to life, would they stop and consider what's written on my chest, or would they bring me
Well,
back to
technically
life regardless?
speaking, they're supposed to open up the chest so they can attach leads for various things. So they would see it in theory.
But even
If
if
it's
you
considered a
have,
living will, then yeah, it could
but
be
even if you
considered
have,
that.
but even if
Legally,
you,
it wasn't because the guy in this case, the guy didn't want to die. It was a bad bet that he lost.
Also, even if you have one of those living wills, if in an emergency crisis situation, if they don't have it on them, they will just resuscitate you. That happened to Ian's great aunt.
Oh, and they
Oh.
ignore if you put your blood type on a tattoo as well.
Yeah, I mean, because anything you tattoo on your body is just absolute BS. You can't take that at face value. I mean,
All
whether
right,
it's
we
a
got one more
DNR.
minute of discussion, and then we head back to the temple.
Yep, let's get
Okay,
to the temple. Don't take
I'm
your
gonna
faith at
shut.
face value, everybody.
I'm gonna shut up now because I'm gonna keep on going with this shit.
Please talk to a lawyer and don't take legal advice from a random Twitch stream about Dungeons and Dragons.
We are anal.
The
I am
only
not
thing
a
you
lawyer.
should, the only thing you should listen to us for is how fucking mental we are in the game,
Yeah.
and get cheesecake because that's the only thing that rules.
And Japanese cheesesteak is beautiful and delicious. If someone can find me a gluten-free recipe.
I have a cheesecake recipe I can send you, but it's the crust is the only thing that you're gonna have to work with.
Oh, then that's a regular cheesesteak. The Japanese cheesecakes
Let's go.
that are all floofy
Okay.
have glutens in them to make them floofy.
Ah,
Sorry,
no.
sorry.
Alright,
Temple
so-
time. Temple time.
And
You
now
guys-
back to Dungeons and Dragons and perfectly valid legal advice with Dances with Kobolds.
We're
Brought to you
not
by
lawyers.
Lawyers.
Lawyers, don't listen to that guy.
We're not lawyers. We just play them on the internet.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
rules lawyers. All right, so you guys leave your camp and staying off the road. It is, sort of rough, slow going as you are slogging through vines and overgrown landscapes. You pass a couple of ruins. You see what appears to be a few overgrown gardens, something that was probably a greenhouse at some point. But eventually you come upon the shrine down at the edge of the map. And
That one.
don't be an annoyance. And before you, you see a rectangular pool of murky water stretches before this vine-draped shrine. Rope bridges that once spanned the water float on the surface, tangled up with other debris. The shards of a toppled monolith form stepping stones to the middle of the pool, where a statue of a stone frog rises above the water. And I will say that statue really doesn't look like a frog. No.
No, it looks like a screaming face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. Well, it's got lily pads around it, so maybe it's just a very scared frog. No.
Well, one of us could get
Stealthy.
closer and find it out about it.
Wait, where is this like the water temple in Zelda?
Don't say terrible
but-
things.
Sorry, we're not here to find the Sagers or the Triforce or anything of the sorts.
Thorn is going to creep around stealthily a little bit.
I'm gonna take
Okay,
this
well, you guys
outside.
came from the north, so you're actually walking backwards at this point, Thorn.
All right. Yeah,
I'll
I'm
cover
taking
you,
this outside.
Thorn.
Going over my
the other way.
notes again. There was a piece of graffiti that said "Beware the frog monster," and
Oh,
a
crap.
lot of the lore that I have sort of half scrawled down in my notes here does mention frog hemoths.
So how many of you are still like exhausted and have disadvantage on attacks and all that?
Nobody has disadvantage on attacks. That's level
It's just
3.
ability rolls,
just
which is
ability
why I'm
checks
just like,
and-
sure, Thorn, you go be sneaky. I'm gonna suck.
All right, yeah, Thorn and I guess Olo and Beatrix, you guys all make your way up to the pool, and you can see that it's about a 6-foot drop down to where the water is. And, you know, you can see again there are lily pads and just sort of the remains of things. The water itself appears quite still, but, you know, just kind of muddy as well.
Am I sorry? From where I'm standing, am I able to tell how? I mean, you did say it's muddy. Am I able to tell how deep the water is?
No, it's not clear enough. You can't see bottom at all.
Oh, crap. Yeah, that doesn't speak danger.
Well, you can tell that whatever it is, it's sort of sunk down 6 feet. So, you know, if you wanted to use a pole or anything like that, you might be able to get some sort of sense of it.
I don't think my quarterstaff is going to reach that far below.
Thorn's going to keep sneaking around here.
All right.
I'm going to head up, to the stairs. These are
I look
stairs.
through a
right?
crack in the wall.
Let's not separate the party too much here, guys.
Well, they're hitting the bottom edge of the screen, so that's not going to be a problem.
I'll get on this corner and cover
Yeah.
everybody
So,
with my
although
bow.
there are a couple of short steps leading down to what was the remains of the rope bridge, and you would assume that it probably went to the either center of the statue or joined back up with this side of the rope bridge
Patrick,
up there.
could I ready an action to shoot anything that comes out of the water that isn't
Yep.
our friend?
And I'm
Okay.
shillailing once on the top of every minute.
All right.
Winthrop, look for tracks, because you're like the ranger.
What?
Look for tracks of like a giganto frog monster.
Are there tracks of a giganto frog monster? I have disadvantage.
You do not see any tracks. No.
All right. So I'm going to take
So-
out my quarterstaff. I'm going to head down the
Okay.
stairs, but very slowly. I'm going to tap each step as I'm going down until I'm at near the the second last step.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna make sure there's no traps. There's not the steps are not loose or broken, or
Okay, yeah, the steps themselves are solid. You can see that the remains of the bridge. It's mostly just sort of floating. You would say the most solid structures, to sort of move across anything would clearly be the broken bits of the statue, which are still, cresting the water. So Thorn and Beatrix,
Yes,
you guys,
right.
have gone up and wandered through the surrounding gate, and you can see that there are large doors that are sort of closed in front of you, and
Yep.
you're just in a walled-in enclosure in front of what is clearly a large stone shrine.
Okay.
okay.
I'll wait to look at the doors.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
investigate.
I'm getting shivers down my shell. So I'm just gonna step back because I don't know why. This screams the mermaid scene
All right.
we've had before.
Well, give me a perception check, Olo.
Sure.
Get in the water, you big baby.
After you.
I'm not a turtle. I'm a gentleman.
Turtle.
And I'm smart. That's why I'm not going in.
With
Oh,
that,
geez.
you can see that the pieces of statue are sort of covered in moss, and as you are looking around, it appears you can see something glinting in the mouth of the frog statue.
The water's
Uh,
only 5 feet deep. Look, it's less than 5 feet deep.
What's that wind?
Horace, do you have Mage Hand?
I do.
Then why don't we use that to try and get it?
Cool. I cast my
And-
mage hand.
I mean, I scream out to Walker Bow.
You'll have to go down to where Olo is.
I scream out to Walker Bow. It's like there's something shiny in the mouth.
Shiny?
And Beatrix
Walker.
Thorn, you can see over the lintel,
Yep.
much like the other shrine, something is written in Old Omuan. You can recognize the language at this point, but you cannot read it, of course.
Okay.
Honey,
Let's
your
be a-
country's
What do I see?
words over there.
Also, Olo is going to get his action ready. If anything that seems like approaching Walker Bow, I'm just going to grab her and throw her behind me. Like, just to get her out of harm's way.
Like a
And-
suplex?
I think she'll break in two if I did that. I'm not going to do that.
Can't be anything that big. Like, look, this pillar is 5 feet square. It's above the water.
All right. You, Baka, see that written over the gate, Kubazan urges us to tread without fear and to give back as much as we take. And Walker Bow, give me a sleight of hand check as you reach across with your mage hand and try and figure out what is inside this mouth.
Use the
And
I'm
force.
gonna
as that,
wake
I'm
up
going
whenever it
to
is.
call out to her, if you're taking anything, replace something.
I can only do it once at a time. I can't, I'm not Indiana Jones.
Right.
And
Plus
you
she has
reach into the mouth, and with that you grasp something, and you can feel it's kind of stuck, but then you just sort of move it, and you realize it's something that's on a peg. And as it is moving towards you, you can see that it is a stone key that is coming. And at the same time, flicking out from the water coming towards you is also a long pink, not really a tendril, more of a tongue that comes
I see a tongue.
screaming
I see
out
a
of
tongue.
the water towards you, Walker Bow.
Oh, that
I
ain't
see a
good.
Can I shoot that with my ready to action?
I was ready to go
in just
too.
a
Can I
second.
shoot that as well?
Yeah, I don't think it's actually coming out of the water, but yeah.
Well, this would trigger Olo's action, right?
Well, yeah, give him a second.
Yeah,
I mean,
and so I
yeah.
need you to give me a strength saving throw, please, Walker.
Oh,
Does she
wow.
have advantage because of Olo helping?
No.
He did say that he was ready in action to pull her back if anything happened.
No, if I see Walker Bow in danger, or if I see anything that would seem like Walker Bow is in danger, I would pull her back then. But this just seems like a regular check, so I'm guessing I didn't
Question:
do anything.
does inspiration carry over?
Sure.
Because I still have it from when we chased the Tabaxis down. I just couldn't remember if it carried over or not because I never used it that session.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I'll let it carry over.
Bardic inspiration.
Okay. So I will use my inspiration, so I will get an advantage. Yeah, thank God. Hopefully that works.
All right, Olo, give me a dexterity check to see if you can grab onto her as she is immediately
Hell.
yanked.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, did you say athletics? No,
Dexterity.
Dexterity, my mistake. Sorry. Please don't fail me.
Walker Bow's
False
screeching in surprise or pain or anger is becoming a well-known sound to you all.
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't it say you must give? You must
Yeah,
take and give?
I can only do one thing at a time. I can't take and give with my
Oh.
mage hand.
Oh my god. Who else has mage hand?
Nobody.
Shit.
Hence
And
the name of the
The
spell.
person who has
Oh,
the other
out
person
of
who
the
has mage
water.
hand isn't here.
As
Oh, look, it's
as
Froghuman.
Walker flies towards it is a gigantic green frog with multiple tentacles and eye stalks on its head. And
Here we go.
Walker Bow, you are being dragged towards this, the Froghemoth is going to attempt to bite you as you come flying in the air.
Oh, it's
Oh,
got to be
boy.
a trigger for my arrows.
And
This will
mine
be a
as
trigger
well.
for your arrows.
But he still gets to do his thing first.
Yeah, and you are inside the mouth of this creature, and so you take 24 piercing and
Ooh.
9 acid. Yeah, and 9 acid damage, and you are
No,
swallowed.
she takes 4 acid damage. Because I'm
All right.
using my damping elements on that.
Shoot. Might uncanny dodge that. I just have to check if I can do it on a short rest or a long, because I used it, but I can't remember if it recharges on a short or a long rest.
I don't think it's either. I think it's just a reaction.
Yeah, it's just a reaction. You can only do it once per turn.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
can be doing
rogue
that.
survival mechanism.
Does it have all the damage then? I'm assuming it does.
Yes.
It would have all the damage, but I'm already having the acid damage, so you take 2 acid damage in total.
You take 12 piercing and 2 acid damage, but you are swallowed and inside the frog behemoth.
I don't like it in here,
All right,
guys.
everybody's readied actions then fire off.
Why am I
uncanny
always getting
dodge.
eaten by things?
We only get
uncanny
one
dodge is
attack
a
with,
reaction.
Tasty.
Yes. 1 attack with a readied action.
I don't have a flavor.
Okay.
I am not cheeseburger.
Well,
Yeah, but
he
I can't,
apparently disagrees.
can't bonus action to Hunter's Mark, right?
That is correct.
Oh, this guy's big enough.
That hits.
Blam! For 4 damage.
Blam!
But it was a
Eat
very
it.
painful 4 damage.
Yeah, it was a perfectly placed shot. Stephanie, Beatrix, unfortunately, that
No.
misses.
It's okay. I'm better at melee damage.
And can I get everyone to then roll initiative, please? Woohoo!
So where Walker Bow is on the map, is that inside
She is inside the stomach.
Yum.
Oh,
So
balls
she's
up.
safe.
Where's the thing that was in her mage hand though?
I think I
that-
still have it.
Yeah, that would have gone in
Yeah.
with it.
With
Well,
me.
it's 30
Keep track
feet.
of it, Walker.
We can say that it's still hanging outside of the froghemoth's mouth if you want.
Hollis,
Up
do
to
you
you
have
guys.
do you have the fly spell?
No.
Do you have levitate? Anything to get me over there and make stabbing as quick as possible?
I am not a wizard.
Aw. Anyone have haste?
Thorn, you are up first.
Hold on. I am not on the initiative tracker because I forgot to click my token, even though I totally did.
Sure.
Lauren is first.
I love that.
No, I have
Thorn.
4.1.
Oh, Thorn. That makes more sense.
Be a thorn in his side.
Patrick, can you put me in at
I am putting you in.
13.14? Okay.
Patience.
Never.
Let me check Hex real quick. I assume I can cast it at 2nd level. I'm not sure if it does anything more.
Well, has it been an hour or since we
Oh,
It has
right.
been an hour because you guys took a short rest when you had your lunch.
Right, I forgot about that.
Right.
Thank you, Patrick.
Yeah, it would have to be at 3rd level for it to do anything, but I can still cast it at the 2nd level because I don't have any more 1st level spell slots.
Oh shit, that's a thing.
Yes, it is.
Sorry. I thought that was a Kensai move.
Those both hit.
Oh, good. There's the Hex damage. Wow. 11, 25.
25. So your blast bounce, off of the skin, and you can just see the frog skin just kind of ripple as it absorbs these shocks. And you're pretty sure with that second one, you can kind of see the outline of Walker Bow's face up against the side of the skin as the skin ripples and gets pushed past.
She does not look happy, guys.
All right.
Any movement? Any bonus action? No, you hexed. You did that. So
Right where I
Beatrix.
wanna be.
Okay, how deep is the water in this pool?
You still don't know.
It's too
I've
muddy
s-
to tell.
I've
Winthrop has
said
been
it-
yelling that it's less than 5 feet, but nobody's actually stepped into it yet.
Okay, so
Yeah, don't trust me.
shit.
Look at the bloody
5,
map.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm gonna shoot at it. Does anyone have water walk?
Look.
I don't have it prepared.
God
Shit.
damn it! The obelisk is 5 feet square. You can see the top of the obelisk in the water.
How do you know it's 5 feet square, though?
You're sounding like a
Oh, good
tabaxi.
God.
You want to touch water.
Look
And
at
both
there.
of those shots unfortunately go wide as you are just not quite focused and you keep looking down at the water. Any bonus action?
You know what? Can I jump into the water? I don't care. I'm going to start swimming.
Yeah, you can jump into the water. You leap in, and the water is 6 feet deep. So
Ah!
you drop
You're
6
wrong!
feet down.
Oh, 1 foot difference. I said less than 5, but I was close.
So you splash down, and but you can keep your head above water. As you're
I'm
swimming.
coming, Deep Walker!
Polo.
Deep water
All right.
bows.
So, am I able to see Walker Bow being squished against the skin inside the frog behemoth?
With that,
No,
Wow,
it was
that's
just for a millisecond, and it was the other side of the body.
All right. Is the frog behemoth's mouth open?
Its mouth is currently closed.
Ah, snap. All right. So, can't really reach that distance. All right. So, might as well go mental on this fucker. I'm gonna jump on it. And then I'm just gonna go wailing at it. Just
All right.
So I'm assuming I'm on it. All right, let's go crazy. First one. That's a miss.
Misses.
Round 2. Critical fail.
You cannot get your feet as you leap onto the back of this beast, and yeah, you swing just sort of wildly at the eye stalks, but do not make any contact.
All right, John, let's go. Ah, come on, don't freeze on me. Flurry of blows. Let's see how it can do against claws.
Your claws do manage to scrape up on its skin.
And the last one coming up. Oh, yes, I'm happy about that.
Yeah, your claws manage to dig in and scrape and scratch, and
I'm just screaming at it, eat me! Eat me!
All right, Winthrop.
Okay, so Hunter's Mark is step 1. Step 2, first attack of the round. So, first attack, first arrow.
Step 3 is profit.
No, that's
Hits.
step 4.
First attack, second arrow.
Hits.
Second attack. Luck. No, I used all my lucks. Fuck.
You used all your luck. That last one skips off of the broken statue or statuary that is in the water. But your first 2 arrows just hit and definitely do some damage. Though the froghemoth does not seem terribly upset at this point.
Thanks.
All right.
It has a nice big meal in its belly.
Hollis.
I'm not that big.
Yeah,
This thing is
Bite-sized
15
meal.
feet tall. How is it in 5 feet of water? I am gonna. Bleh.
okay. That's not gonna work. I'm
None of
looking
you
at.
did perception checks to look at the water, and it actually rolled a nat 20 for its stealth.
I want to
Well-
appeal the 6 feet. The 6 feet makes no sense.
Well, neither does the lava, but here we are. I can't hypnotic pattern because everyone is within the 30-foot cube of him. That is unfortunate because that was going to be my my big action. I need to wait for Deepwalker Bow to not be in the Frog Behemoth in order for me to activate my sort of trap card here. So I'm going to haul out my my lightning bolt wand and give him what for.
Glad we gave that to him.
I have strapped that to the back of the neck of my guitar. It is now an electric guitar.
Oh no, you use it you use it in the strings to change your pitch. Like, you know, when they put that little bit under the top of the strings and the frets, I don't know what it's called.
A whammy bar?
All right.
No, the whammy bar's at the bottom.
It takes 30 lightning damage. So you streak forth with this blast of electric energy. And Olo, I need you to make me a dexterity save as well, please, as you are currently riding its back.
I am.
All
Well,
right.
I tried to avoid it.
I'll take it, no problem.
Are you sure?
Yep, I'm so sure.
You're still taking 15 damage.
Hey,
Well, here's the question, Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
Have I actually used my reaction yet? Because that happened before combat started.
Oh, I see.
It went during the surprise round, so nope, you haven't used your reaction.
Cool. So I can use my reaction to decrease whatever damage Olo will take by half again.
So you
Sorry,
take
no, it only,
7.
no, it'll give him resistance. So yeah.
Yeah, 7 damage.
7 damage to you, Olo, just as the lightning sort of crackles around and you can feel it as it passes through the Froghemoth to you as well. In Deepwalker Bow, you don't take any damage, but you can feel all your hair standing on end.
Yeah, sorry. Incidentally, Deepwalker Bow, you're carrying a lot of metal on you, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Wait, why? Why is that good?
oh
Don't
my
worry about
God.
it. We'll find
Oh,
out next turn.
Did he fry
Don't-
my wife?
All right, Deepwalker
Did you
Bow,
fry
are
me?
up.
What do
No.
I do to get out of this?
You are currently blinded and restrained.
Are you
So
carrying an
everything
EP
at
medic?
disadvantage.
Find Geppetto.
Is it like
Squeeze out.
strength, or do I make attack, or?
You can make an attack. Your attack rolls have disadvantage because you are blind.
Think hairball. Think hairball.
Actually,
you
that's
can-
a good idea.
Here's a question. Technically speaking, it can't see her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but it
you,
like surrounds me.
well, you
But
can.
it can't feel her.
I want out of this thing. What do I have to roll to get out?
Oh,
You'd have to make an attack. Your speed is
Okay.
currently 0 as you are restrained, so you can't
Okay.
move.
Damn.
So yeah,
Claw. You know what? Yeah, just going for the claws.
you reach to try and scrape, but it doesn't feel like you've done any damage.
Ugh. All right. Yeah. Next turn, I'm gonna try and make him puke me up.
Stab him from the inside.
Well, I just slashed
She's
at him.
trying to do that.
Beatrix doesn't know that though, so she's just
I know.
trying to be helpful.
All right, and top of the Froghemoth's turn, you can feel Walker, just the stomach acid start to burn, and your skin starts itching, and you take 14 acid damage.
You know what?
And-
If that's once per turn, I'm having that again.
You are blind; you cannot see it,
Ah.
so you cannot, unfortunately, uncanny dodge. It has to be an attack you can see.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. When attack, you can see. Ugh.
I would
worries.
acrobatics my way out of there and squeeze out.
I have to
Either
attack
end.
my way out. Yeah.
You can't
Squeeze
acrobatics
out
your way
either.
to unrestrain yourself and then pop out.
You guys remember Ace Ventura 2 when he comes out of the rhino?
No!
Yes.
Ace Ventura sucks balls. And Ace
Either
Ventura
way.
1 is very transphobic. I'm just saying.
All right, and so the froghemoth with you on its back, Olo, it sends a tentacle that whips up to try and yank you off of itself. But you are able to use your quarterstaff and parry and keep it away.
And as a reaction, I use redirect attack. And I'm using up my key for that, and I'm sending the tentacle back to redirecting it back to the behemoth, froghemoth.
Other than the attacker. You can use it to hit one creature of your choice other than the attacker.
Okay,
So
then
the
I
only
don't
one with its... Yeah, there's nobody within range that you'd be able to send it to.
Then I don't do anything. I just pretty much dodge and look cool.
All right. And the froghemoth is going to move. Over to there and get a little bit behind that statue.
It's free action to say, Olo, jump off.
Baka.
Okay. Quick question. These planks, do they look like they're still serviceable?
Give me a perception check.
Is this my action?
No, I'd say this would be like a bonus action.
But I need my bonus action.
Then take your
This is
risk.
something that I'd be able to take in at a glance. You know, does it look like they're still in serviceable condition, or are they just wood floating in the water?
You're not sure.
Fine, I won't do that then.
You're a turtle. You'll be fine.
All right, that's my movement to there. Bonus action, we're going to pop a spiritual weapon there.
That hits. So yeah, your spiritual weapon, appears floating overhead and just comes crashing down and smashes down on one of the eye stalks of the froghemoth.
Cool. And then it takes a Toll the Dead as well.
All right. Oh,
That's
you
actually
think it
decent
has no
damage.
wisdom?
It has not
Yeah.
enough wisdom.
Not enough. That's not a bad roll. All right. Yeah, and then you can actually see the eye stalk that you hit just sort of withers and dries up, and there's just this black patch of skin around where one of these stalks was.
That is my turn.
Right. At this point, yeah, the behemoth is starting to look bloodied, and you can see it's having a little bit of trouble moving with its tentacles and seems to be a little sluggish. Thorn.
I think Thorn can do the same thing. Hex is still active, so a couple agonizing blasts.
The first one hits, the second one misses.
All right. That's the hex damage. That's force damage, 12.
All right. Yeah. Once again, you can see just the whole body of the froghemoth just start to sort of shake and ripple. But this time you can actually sort of hear it almost sort of screech as well. So it obviously is starting to feel some of this.
All right, so I never specified the ability check that it has disadvantage on, and I'm still
All right.
getting the hang of this. strength, I guess. I'm not sure it's even
Okay.
used that, but okay.
Unless someone is
Beatrix.
grappling, strength is not optimal. The best ones are either wisdom if someone
Right.
is trying to hide,
Right.
or again, strength if someone is trying to grapple.
Right. Well, so I went strength.
Beatrix.
Oh shit, I totally forgot I have the ring of jumping. I always
on.
effing forget it.
Don't be on the frog if there's going to be more lightning.
But I gotta stab it. It's the one thing I'm good at, Hollis. Stabbing.
Don't be
You
stand
just go around-
beside it.
Just go
Wait.
down to the stairs.
You are currently swimming, so your movement is
Uh-uh.
halved as you are swimming.
And you do
not
do
if I
that one
jump.
thing.
Not if I push my legs. If I put my legs against the wall, I can use the ring of jump, right?
Sure.
All right. So jump. The ring of jump gets me my whole movement speed.
Wait, ring of jump or the ring of junk?
I think
jump.
Beatrix just turned into a dolphin.
Look at me. I'm so graceful.
I more picture it that she sort of turns her back and leaps off like an Olympic swimmer.
I was thinking like a dolphin when they're doing that backward swim when they're out of the water. And they just got their tail in.
Oh, the
One
one
sec.
where they're,
Slipper, go.
the one where they're standing and doing the backwards.
You can cast the jump spell as a bonus action at will. Okay, jump spell.
But none of us are will.
Har, de har, har.
No, that's
Get
a Boo
me-
Earns moment.
Wait,
Get
Will,
me
I
out
thought
of here.
I thought we were calling them death words.
All right, my distance is tripled. Ha 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 ha! So I can get right here on top of right here and start stabbing.
You go, honey. Stand on top
Absolutely.
of that 5-foot pillar in the 6 feet water.
Shut up, Ian. Or shut up, Winthrop. Crossing the streams there. Sorry.
Those both hit. Slash deeply into the froghemoth.
Then I'm going to use my action surge and do it again.
All right.
Expertly carving around Deepwalker Bow.
Yeah, you do get 2 attacks on that, by the way, on an action surge. Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
There we
I hope
go.
Deep Walker's easy to pull out, like when you're doing
Aw.
a turkey. All the organs are in a bag.
I think so.
So 3 of those 4 hit. The last one, unfortunately, just misses and does no damage. But in total, you do a fair bit of damage and actually slice off a couple of the tentacles. And there is just ichor and, other types of effluvia flowing freely. This froghemoth just buckles and staggers. It is not looking like it's going to make it to its next turn.
Die,
Oh.
froghemoth, die! Go ahead.
Okay.
Jump off after this.
I am jumping. I'm just gonna jump off onto the stairs, and I'm just gonna wail on it. Coming up. First one. That's a fail.
That
Second
misses.
one. Yes.
Hits.
6 bludgeon. Gonna go into flurry of blows. Second one.
Okay.
Third one's a fail. Fourth one.
That last one hits.
Ooh, sweet.
How do you want to do this?
Okay. Third slash coming in. I mean, I just reach in. I just with my right claw, I just reach into the skin, reach in, and just try to feel around where the hell is Walker Bow, while at the same time trying to gnash as much organs as I can feel around, and then pull out.
Right, yeah. Your first swing with the quarterstaff misses. Your second one, you actually smack the top of its jaw and open up, and with your claws, you reach in and like rip its tongue right out of its mouth, and you sort of roll and spin and reach in and try and grab Deepwalker Bow, who actually comes shooting out of this mouth as the creature sort of staggers and retches and spits her up. So, Deepwalker Bow, you get flung out and splashed down in the dirty, muddy water right about there as the
Ugh.
froghemoth just splashes down in the water and starts slowly floating on the top.
So what you can see is it looks like the cat's out of the bag.
Hollis, I am not in the mood.
Hey, at least you didn't croak.
I don't think you should
Beatrix,
be pissing
girl.
off, I don't think you should be pissing off Walker Bow because she probably has a frog in her throat.
Listen,
Well,
you people
right
are just
now,
agreeing
she's
with
I
Eddie
hate
about
you
my
all
puns.
right now.
All right, you guys are out of initiative order. What do you guys want to do?
So
Well, I'm
how
gonna walk
complete-
over to Walker Bow and I'm gonna give her a cure wounds.
I'm gonna
Thank
stand
you.
here and digest the moment.
How dirty is this water?
It's muddy and mucky and pretty gross.
Damn
It
it.
feels filmy.
I mean, I asked Walker Bow, does she still have that shiny thing with her?
Do I?
She does. It's still in her mage hand, and you can see that it is a stone key.
We had to replace something there. Should we put something back in?
Too late now.
Was that you deleting the extra Hollis token there?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I was trying to figure out how to do that.
Because we could put this jade cat statue in the thing's mouth. That seems oddly appropriate.
Let's. I'm going to suggest that we maybe try to find an appropriate replacement inside the temple.
And also, let's get
No,
out of
I
the water
think the
first
whole-
before we do anything else.
I think the whole thing was that we had to do the trade beforehand to keep the froghemoth from attacking us. So I think doing the trade is moot at this point, but if you guys still want to do it, we'll look for something inside.
Honestly, it
No,
seems
I
like a
want to
waste
keep.
of... Yeah.
I want to keep the statue. This is for the exhibit.
Okay. Tell you what. Hollis is going to hop onto this lily pad and then hop onto the statue. And I'm going to clamber up
Wait,
and look into
how
the mountain.
daintily does Hollis jump that a lily pad can hold his weight?
Hollis is 3 feet and 6 inches and probably weighs 40 pounds.
And that's a 4 or 3.5 foot lily pad. That's a massive lily pad.
All right, yeah. So with
Who's
a very sort of balletic inspired leap and pirouette, I'll say you can manage to do that. So yeah, you end up at the mouth of this frog statue.
And I am a bard after all. I do have the dance in me. So I'm going to look at this key and the mechanism that it's on. And I know I keep abusing this ability, but I'm going to try a history check at a 12 to see if I can figure out the mechanism.
It was simply just hanging on a peg, so you figure it out pretty easily.
Okay, so it's just on a peg then.
It was, yes.
Okay.
It was basically
Hmm?
on a peg in an indentation on the tongue.
Okay. So I'm going to say I would like everybody to please ready in action to shoot a second froghemoth should it pop up. I'm assuming that this thing might summon froghemoths.
All right.
I think we should get Deepwalker Bow and back out of the water before you do anything. And Beatrix also.
Yeah. So get out of the water.
Everyone out of the pool.
Everybody
I'll
out
get
of the
onto
pool.
the steps here, and then I will ready in action to use Toll the Dead, either as the final attack. As the final attack of all my allies on any given target. I will use Toll the Dead.
I appreciate that. So, if everybody is in a good position that they want to be in, I will reach
Let me
down,
get out.
grab a stone, do the Indiana Jones weighing in the hand thing, and swap.
I'm ready to go in case some sort of fucking ghost or whatever comes out.
Did you grab your chin?
All right, give me a dexterity check, please, Hollis.
The ghost of the froghemoth.
Yes.
That's ha.
This
No,
is
just a
Chalk,
check, not a
baby.
Okay. If that's a check, then would acrobatics be a reasonable thing?
No, it'd be closer to a sleight of hand.
Oh, well, 21's the check, so.
12 is the check. You're still
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
exhausted.
I'm exhausted.
But yeah, with that,
I didn't
your
notice.
hand, you figure it out. You quickly drop it in, pull back. You see no movement in the water. The water stays calm.
Just trying to find a good icon here for exhausted. I don't think there is one.
I missed something. Why are we have a key, right? Have we not tried it on that door?
Nope.
And
You
I
can use. Yeah, sorry.
swap, and I'm like, ha! First, you must pluck the keystone out of my hand. Oh, I'm double exhausted. Awesome. So I pop back over the lily pad, and I make dry land. And I say, I now have two keystones.
Well, no. Walker still has the other key because she pulled it out with her mage hand.
Yeah, huh?
Oh. So I thought that she couldn't get it out before the froghemoth attacked her.
Oh no, she had it out and was drawing it back towards her when the froghemoth attacked.
So what did I grab out of the frog statue's mouth?
You didn't grab anything. You just dropped a rock onto it.
Well, okay.
You were duped.
I was duped by my lack of knowing where everything is. Great, awesome. So that whole scene was pointless.
Sorry, I
and I'm
thought
sorry
I
for
thought you were
wasting
just
everybody's
looking.
time.
Yeah, I thought you were just looking at the mechanism that was in there. Because Walker had the key from her mage hand.
Well, I mean, that was a part of it, but I thought that it was still kind of in the mouth, and we had yet to we had yet to solve your frog puzzle.
All right.
Okay,
You
well,
had solved the frog puzzle.
Well, we have two key pieces, and do we care at all what happens inside this temple?
No, you found you didn't find a puzzle cube. You found like an actual key.
Key. You got a key.
Oh, okay.
Walker Bow, you got the key?
Yes.
Can you come to the door?
Scamper, scamper. Scamper, scamper. Scamper, scamper. Damn it.
Jump.
I'm in a wrist brace, so it's hard for me to move here. Hang on. Wait, no. Not at the door. Everyone back like 10 feet.
Olo is happy where he is.
All right.
You know, before we leave from the long rest, I'd like to talk to the Red Wizards and see if I can buy some potions from them.
That's a good idea.
Ah.
Yeah, everyone step back. I'm going to check for traps first to see if I can see anything obvious. And then I will mage hand the key. I'm assuming there's a keyhole.
There is a keyhole.
And
All
I
right,
will
so
Yeah,
ready
you're
that's
able to easily are able to fit it in and turn the lock. You hear just sort of the satisfying thunk. As you're investigating, though, I will say you do happen to notice there were a couple of small glyphs etched into the door as well that you only notice after you turn the key, but nothing happens. But you figure had you tried to pick the lock, something probably would have been triggered.
Okay.
They've anticipated your rogue-like lock-picking horseshit.
Because I'm just that awesome. They knew about me all those years ago.
Well, so do the
I mean,
flail
what's
snail
the
guys,
goal?
so...
Doors.
I think
So,
we-
the doors are unlocked. Do you want to move forward and open them?
Yeah, I'm willing to.
Beatrix?
I will. Let's mage hand that again, just in case.
And they are too heavy for your mage hand to push open.
Damn it! I'm keeping the mage hand up though,
Okay.
Talk to the mage hand.
because the key don't give a damn.
I will snap.
Beatrix, Olo, strength people.
Yes, I'm here. I'm got my guns out.
I just came in.
All right, you guys are able to push the doors open, and they open with a loud sort of creak, and you can see that steps descend to a ledge overlooking a pit of sharpened stakes.
Oh
An
dear.
alcove on the far wall holds a pedestal with a stone cube resting on it. A relief carved into the back of the alcoves shows a monstrous frog with tentacles fighting a crane. Wooden beams radiate from the walls at floor height with 4-foot gaps between them. Carved frog heads extrude from the walls above the beams.
So wait, isn't the crane one of the other gods, honey?
Yes, and if you guys remember back to the story that you were told by Eku, the crane and the froghemoth were fighting. They disliked each other.
Aren't they?
Miss
Oh,
Eebly.
isn't the crane lawful good and the froghemoth lawful evil or something, or chaotic evil?
No, the Eeblies, you technically would have remembered. People tend to think they're evil.
Oh, okay.
It was those
So the
bird people.
So the floor looks like there are the remains of the original floor. The spikes would have been a trap underneath the floor.
No, this looks like it has been designed this way for quite some time.
Okay, so the inscription, I believe, said something like, Kubazan urges us to tread without fear and give back as much as we take. So I think the give back as much as we take thing was a misnomer, although keep that key handy. We might have to give it back.
So we step here, step here, step here, and here, and replace this with something valuable.
Or just our key.
Wasn't the key for the door?
Yes, but we'll be giving it back because we took it.
We also need to reset all these traps for the next people who try.
I am not willing to spend that much time on this thing.
Oh, we can just stick it back with a mage hand.
Or we can do mending.
Or we
can
can
mend
walk
the
away.
boards. Why would we walk away? You got to put the key in that keyhole, right? That's how these things work.
Wait, I thought we put the key. We opened the door, so now
Yeah, you opened the door
Oh,
to
with that
the
key.
shrine here with the key.
Oh, so we have to get the other key. Why are there
Yep.
so many keys?
Well,
I don't think
standing
there's
out
another key.
here,
We just have to
standing out
get.
here all day isn't going to help. Let's at least go in and take a look.
Can we have someone investigate, perceive, who's not exhausted?
I'm not
Yeah.
exhausted. I can go.
Because I think what we have to do is run across really fast.
There
Well,
I
I
go.
mean, it looks like you could easily just walk across the side beams like this. I'm not doing this right now.
You think that, looking
try.
with your perception, you think that would definitely be something that would be possible. It's about a 4-foot gap between each one, so you think it's certainly doable. And then it is a 40-foot drop down to the floor with these wooden
Excellent.
stakes as well down at the bottom.
Excellent. So Thorn will try to go along the perimeter then, if it looks feasible,
I'll cover him.
on the wall.
Which direction do you want to go, Thorn?
Along the.
All right, so you leap out. So they're 4 feet apart. So do you want to? How far do you want? Do you want to try just the first one, or do you want to try and jump to the second?
No, I wasn't picturing jumping. I was picturing just scaling the wall since I have a climbing speed. Is that possible? That's what.
No, you actually find these walls are too slippery to climb.
Okay, that's what I was trying to determine. Why don't we just lower down? Why don't I just lower down to the bottom on a rope, walk over there, and then scale up the pedestal?
Because it seems like they might have thought of that.
Well, so it doesn't look possible to scale up the pedestal on the other side.
It looks like the walls in here are all incredibly smooth and slick.
Okay.
Can we just lasso the cube with a rope?
You could certainly try.
Can we get the cube with Mage Hand?
Do we?
Yeah,
see
we
the
have
cube?
Mage Hand. Why are we doing this?
Because I don't have
Because
mage hand.
Because
But,
the last time
but
we tried,
Walker does.
the last time we tried Mage Hand, horrible things happened.
Well, I'd rather be back here using Mage Hand than.
Also,
in there.
Just tell me what I gotta do, guys.
All right, May something mage hand.
yes, I am
So,
going to.
am I grabbing the box out of the cube? Like, I'll mage
we-
hand, but what am I doing?
Do we see the cube? Hello?
Yeah, on top of you do see a pedestal with what appears to be a stone cube resting atop it.
Am I
Okay.
grabbing that? This is in character. I'm just kind of looking around. I'm a little stunned. I'm very badly hurt. I've been eaten twice in this adventure.
Just
3 times, actually.
right. Just steel yourself and see if
If
you
we
can grab
had
that mage hand. I mean that.
If we had a dog person, it'd be 4 times. Because my dog always wanted to eat vomit.
And bees.
Do it.
All right, I mage hand, then I grab the cube.
All right, your mage hand invisibly, you can feel it. It slides over. You get a grasp of the cube. You lift it off, and as soon as you lift it off the pedestal, the door and gate slams shut behind you, blocking Winthrop, Beatrix, and Walker Bow inside the shrine. And at the same time, out of the frog's mouths, this green gas comes billowing out. Can I get everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Where does the gas come from?
There are frogs' heads lining the walls all the way along the side. As they describe it here, carved frogs' heads extrude from the walls above the beams.
Right, bye
Oh.
guys, I'm dead.
On
I
the
start-
inside.
I start
What?
painting.
I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 10.
No,
it's a saving throw. You don't have disadvantage on
yeah,
saving throws.
yeah,
Oh,
your
thank
save's fine.
God.
I start painting a hole.
No, screw that. Don't paint a hole.
Hmm?
I will just stone shape a door.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, save
Wait.
the pains for
Boom.
something that
Stone
we don't
shape
have
a
a spell that
door.
we can
Right in
resolve.
I will stone shape the door into a second door.
So I need a Constitution save from you, Beatrix.
Oh, okay, sorry. I got real confused.
Gas will do that.
All right, with that, yeah, you guys, this gas, blasts out and still fills the shrine. So that is the first round. You guys are able to gasp and quickly get a breath of fresh air. So, second round, Baka, you are starting to stone shape. So
It's in
you cut-
action.
Yeah, you cut a small section and cause this section of the door to close out. I need the 3 of you to give me another Constitution saving throw, please.
For Walker.
Walker, you at this point, unfortunately, do get a lungful of poison just as you guys are escaping.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
You take 10 poison damage. So you guys are able to get out of the door. How many hit points did you have left, Walker?
I had 11. Can I uncanny? It's a poison. I can't dodge that, can I?
It's poison. You can't uncanny dodge that.
Yeah.
But that leaves you with 1 hit point. So you do manage to scurry out the door. And trailing you at a distance is your mage hand with this cube.
Yay! You did it!
I'll give you a healing potion.
We solved your
Wait.
frog puzzle.
No,
Actually,
no.
no, we didn't solve your frog puzzle. We bowled our way through it like we always do.
Don't waste the
And
potion.
so
Yeah,
you
no.
guys have managed to escape with your lives and with Kubazan's puzzle cube.
And Walker Bow gets another cure wounds from me.
I'm
I'm tapped out, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we definitely need a long rest now.
And with that, I will say you guys stagger back to your camp where you spend the rest of the afternoon patching up your wounds,
Licking.
tending to your sort of burning lungs, Walker
Did my-
Bow.
Did my catnip
And
survive
you guys
the
are-
Rocky Myth?
It's a little soggy and worse for wear, but you still have a little bit left.
I need to find some more.
Dave has ovens ready. He could probably dry it for you.
Please, I need one after this.
While you guys are doing that, Hollis is going to go do some commerce with his good friends, the Red Wizards.
Yeah,
See if
I'm
they
gonna
have
be
any
buying
dip.
a lot of potions after this.
Oh, I'm going with Hollis.
I
I'm
want
gonna
to
need-
just take a nap. How about we
I'm
just
go-
sleep this off? This was just a
Yeah.
bad day, and, we just need a nap.
It's actually a fairly successful day. You guys have
Yeah.
gotten 2 puzzle cubes.
Yeah.
And, Echo is incredibly sort of, thrilled and proud. And, she commends you on the work you have done. And she is able to cast let's see, which restoration can she do for you guys?
Yeah, anyone going
Well,
to the Red
it's not
Wizards?
gonna it's not gonna matter because you guys are able to. Actually, she's able to. For Hollis, she's able to cast a restoration on you and take away your level of exhaustion if you wanted to go
thank
visit
God.
the Red Wizards.
Oh, yes, please, because I'm going to need to do some possibly persuasion checks if I want to get a good price.
I want catnip while you're there. See if they have any, please.
I'll see what I can do.
Snort,
Do you-
snort.
Thank you.
Do you need anything other than gold for trade?
We'll find out.
And is anybody going with Hollis?
Oh, hell no, I'm
oh,
sleeping.
I will go with Hollis.
I'll
I'll
go
be
with
his
Hollis.
bodyguard.
I'm also going with
I'm
Hollis.
going
need
because I want to buy a
healing
whole
potions.
bunch of shit.
Oh,
Oh,
fine,
wait.
I'll go too.
I got one last charge on the ring. I'm bringing back my Toto birds.
Wait, what?
Toto birds.
My Toto birds.
The birds you talked to sing. All right, so you guys are at
Oh,
your
yes.
camp. You guys pack up, and those of you who want to stay at the camp and relax can. The rest of you,
No,
with a
I'm
deep
going.
sigh,
It sounds like
turn
everyone else is
and-
going.
and start heading up towards the mansion where the Red Wizards are staying, and that is where we will leave it for today and pick up next week.
Nice.
Nice.
Awesome, guys. That was fun.
That was freaky
some-
ass shit right there. Freaky ass shit right there.
Oh,
got-
come on.
I
You only got a
ate
little
by
eaten.
an undead T-Rex. I got it by a crocodile. I got it by a frog human.
Yeah, but
I
you only got a
know.
little eaten.
I am personally offended by 6 feet of water.
Whatever. Anyway,
And so you guys earn 929 XP regularly, 1,022 for Meat Grinder.
one
I'm
sec.
so close to level 7.
Oh, I can already tell that this is.
I think
nothing.
I am level 7. One sec.
Puts me there.
And with that, I am going to sign off and say goodnight because I have a dog to walk and I have a very early flight to catch in the morning.
Yes. Thank you,
All right,
Patrick.
Patrick.
Thanks,
Safe
Patrick.
Thank
Oh,
you
um,
for 2 days. That was
thanks.
awesome. 2 days.
honey, are you doing
Spire Monday,
spot? Catch us Monday at 7:30.
7:30.
7:30 Eastern.
Thanks for
Standard.
watching, everybody. Thanks for playing, you guys. Look forward to next week. See you then.
See ya.
See ya.
Yes, so Ian will be starting his new campaign set in our custom world called The Spider, which is diesel punky, steampunky.
Spire, not spider.
The Spire, I said The Spire.
I heard spider.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
it's called The Spire. Not The Spider, The Spire. And it's set in a very steampunky, diesel-punky world. So catch us Monday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we're also playing games Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, and I would like to actually thank the people who tuned in tonight. So thank you, Commander Root. Thank you, Cute Heel Girl. Thank you, Matt Mon Gaming. Thank you, Not the Real Magic. He's new. Thank you, ZLT. And thank you, Memory Lapse DM. See you Monday. Bye-bye.